Hello and welcome everybody to another MTGArena draft. I'm Paul Cheon, and today we are trying our hand at some Premier Remixed Draft for artifacts. I'm not entirely sure what to kind of expect here. I'm assuming that there's just like a million artifacts that you can draft here. Blue-white is all-in artifacts, so it's aggro. Blue-black, go big control, that's exciting. Black-red artifact sacrifice. Red-green is modified mid-range. Green-white is counters. Black-white is attrition sacrifice. Blue-red is pirate artifact aggro. Golgari is food mid-range. Red-white is modified aggro. Blue-green is clue control. So, you know me, I probably like to do some dirtly things, but we'll see kind of what the power level of this all is and kind of figure things out as we go. Now, before we head into this draft, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. Whether you want to buy some booster boxes of Ninja Turtles, Final Fantasy, or anything else that you might like, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, or commander decks, check out tcgplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, head on over to heavyplay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. They are the place to go to for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, all that utilize their special magnetic technology that allow all their products to snap conveniently into place. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Alrighty, here we go. What do we got? Transmogrant's Crown, 2 colorless. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip 2 or a black. Whenever equipped creature dies, draw a card. Huh. Alright, seems like a good aggressive card, especially in some kind of like, if you can sacrifice the creature for value, that's pretty good too. Visionary Augmenter, 4 mana, 2/1, Fabricate 2. That's pretty good. Make 2 tokens. Invigorating Hot Spring. Enchantment enters with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Modify creatures you control have haste. Remove a +1/+1 counter from this enchantment. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control. So a good way to give things haste and beat down. What else do we have? Untethered Express. Good aggressive vehicle. Glorifier of Suffering. When this enters, you may sack an artifact. Put 2 counters on things. Metallic Rebuke. I want a good value card. Wave Sifter. When this enters, investigate twice. That's what I'm talking about. 5 mana for a 3/2 flyer. Evoke. Yes. yeah, there's all these like cool cards, but I'm a sucker for card draw. And, if there's like a good multicolor value deck, I want to try and draft it. When this enters, investigate twice. All right, what do we have? Lodestone Golem, sure. Non-artifact spells cost 1 more to cast. Hexgold Hoverwings, 4 mana for a 3/2 flyer. And then you can equip and give things flying. That's pretty solid. Sokinzan Smelter, 2 mana. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1 and sack an artifact. If you do, make a red construct token with haste. Cogworker's Puzzle Knot makes a 1/1, sack for a Puzzle Knot, sack for Servo. But I see an Ornithopter Paradise. This is also pretty good. Captured by Legax, 3 mana. Enchanted creature can attack or block. When this aura enters, support 2. You can put 2 counters on things. So it's a good removal spell. But I think based on the fact that I kind of want to ramp with Wave Sifter, let's try Ornithopter Paradise here, right? It's like, I need acceleration to be able to ramp into Wave Sifter and then get a bunch of cards. All right, Deadeye Plunderers, 5 mana for a 3/3. This gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control, and then I can make treasure tokens. It's really slow to make treasure tokens, but it's like a 5 mana 5/5 probably in this format. Something along those lines on the splash. Galvanic Juggernaut. This untaps when something dies. Mishra's Bauble, that's interesting. Might just take that. I don't know if there's like other artifact synergies, but this does replace itself, so it's a very low cost to put this in your deck. Thraben Inspector is a fantastic card, but maybe not so much with the start that we have. We're trying to kind of go big. Hard Evidence is fine. Yeah, let's take Mishra's Bauble. It can't be that bad, right? It does look like a bunch of the white cards are open here. There's Citizen's Arrest, which is a fine removal spell. Another Visionary Augmenter. What does Barricade Breaker do? 7 mana, 7/5 Improvise. Attacks each combat if able. Sure. Servo Schematic. When this enters or is put into the graveyard, so you need to be able to sacrifice it. You can make a 1/1. Hard Evidence. Bloom Hulk. Proliferate, huh? Okay, there's Mirror Enforcer. I don't think I need to take that super early. I just want to take a bunch of cheap artifacts and see if I can make something happen here. So let's take a Candy Trail. I am feeling like this is going to be a format that, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Just based on what I see, it feels like you kind of want to go over the top. Taste of Death. Each player sacrifices 3 creatures of their choice. You make 3 food tokens. I'm not into that. Destroy up to 1 target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Make a food. Disenchant effects do seem pretty good in this format. There's Monstrosity, which is okay. All right, you know what? I mean, it's an artifact set. I bet Spider Food, rather, is not bad. Let's take that. Also, green is just like not open at all, but we'll figure out where we need to be. Skyship Plunderer, 2 mana for 2/1 flyer. When this deals combat damage for each kind of counter on target permanent or player, give that permanent or player another counter of that kind. That seems really solid. 2 mana for 2/1 flyer, and then when you hit, I can just I need to find ways to put counters on things, of course. Voltage Surge is also a really good removal spell. Highly splashable as well. But let's take the Plunderer here just as a solid 2 mana creature to play in this deck. All right, Byway Courier and Wave Sifter. Okay. When this dies, investigate. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take this over Wave Sifter number 2. Solid creature, trades with something and then draws me a card. Just trying to get maximum value here, okay? Cast Down is a pretty good removal spell. Certainly something I'm willing to splash, so I think I'm going to take that. Perilous Mirror is fine. Renegade Map, sure. But let's take Cast Down here for removal. Look, I got this Ornithopter of Paradise. I can do whatever I want. All right. Cutthroat Centurion is for a sacrifice stack. Scream Puff is whatever. Renegade Map enters tapped. Sack this to get a basic land card. Put it into my hand. I don't think this card is good. I'm going to take a blue-white land here and speculate in case like I get random good white cards. So far, nothing to go with this Mistress Bauble. 4 mana for 3/3 flyer. When an artifact enters, you get to loot. That's okay. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures or another candy trail. I guess I'll take another candy trail. I don't know what I'm going to do with these candy trails, but maybe there will be something down the line. 1 mana, 0/3, make a blue crab token, investigate. Okay. Servo Schema. I'm going to take green-white land here because this, again, gives us the opportunity to splash for a white card. So I'm setting the stage here for something sweet. But I got to, of course, get the sweet cards. Unctus, Grand Metatect. Other blue creatures you control have, when this becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. I have a blue creature. It's a couple of blue creatures. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Target creature you control becomes a blue artifact in addition to its other colors and types, and it's Phyrexian mana. All right, I'm going to take it. It's a blue rare. It's probably fine. Candy Grapple is a really good removal spell, but let's take Unctus here. Can get some value. I can turn any creature blue, and then when it attacks, I loot. So that's good. All right, I hope this is good. It's a green uncommon. 2 mana for a 1/2. Whenever an artifact you control enters, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, you may reveal it and put it to your hand. If you don't put the card in your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. So you get to basically surveil every turn. But if it's a land, you get to keep it for free. That seems really good. Yeah, let's take that. Another just solid 2 mana value card. Please be good. Given that it's third pick, it's probably not good. 1 mana for a 1/1 modular. If a modular trigger ability would put 1 or more counters, put that many +1 instead. And it's got a red and white activated ability. I don't want that. Chief of the Foundry. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Erudite's Tempting Apple, which is okay. Archaeo Mender. 3 mana for 2/3. When it enters, I get to return target artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. Or Chrome Courier. Huh. I'm going to take the Chrome Courier. This card seems really good. When it enters, reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. If you put an artifact into your hand, you gain 3 life. So, I mean, I'm down for this. This card seems great. Good value. Another Wave Sifter, but there's probably a limit to how many of these cards you can draft. Probably like 2 is what you want. I'm going to take Tough Cookie. I remember this card being awesome. 2 mana for a 2/2 at ETB, make a food. And then 3 mana, I can turn non-creature artifacts into 4/4 artifact creatures. So just a really, really solid 2 mana beatdown creature. So let's take that. This is coming together pretty nicely, I'll say. All right, Malphus Revolutionary. 3 mana for 3/3 Trampler. When this enters or dies, for each kind of counter target Okay, do I have counters? I don't have any counter stuff. There's a Terrarian, there's a Juggernaut, there's a blue-green land. You know what? I don't know if this is going to be good, but you know what I know is going to be good for sure? Is this blue-green land. I don't like the fact that that card's double green as well, so. Ooh, was this card good? 1 in a blue, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, investigate. And then 1 in a green, exile a creature card from your graveyard, investigate, gain 2 life. That seems really, really nice. Weirding Wood. This is another mana ramp type card that investigates, but I want to try ongoing investigation. Of course, I need creatures to actually connect with to make this work. Cleanup Crew, 6 mana for a 6/6. When this enters, choose 1. Destroy target artifact. Okay, I'm in. 6 mana for a 6/6 ETB, destroy target artifact. In this format, I am absolutely in. All right, Tamiyo's Immobilizer, 4 oil counters. I can tap things. Nah. This is a fight spell. Okay, I'll take a fight spell. There's a green-black land too, but I do think I probably need some interaction. And this one seems like a pretty good version of that. Essence Extraction is simply too hard to cast. There's a Pirate Hat. When this attacks, loot. Courage and Crisis. All these cards seem pretty bad. Don't think I want any of those. Moonsnare Prototype. What do you do? Oh, it's like a Springleaf Drum. And then I can use it to bounce things. I probably won't play that either. All right, Black Greenland or Archaeo Mender. I actually don't have that many artifacts. 2? All right, we'll take a... I'm just going to keep taking lands. Archaeo Mender seems fine, but I do have this cast down that I want to play. So... 14 spells here that I'm reasonably happy playing, and then I can play... Obviously, any number of like hard evidences and candy trails I can always play because they cycle. All right, this was a bomb in the format that I remember playing it in. I don't know how good it is now. 2 mana for a 1/1. 2 mana for a Saga, make a 1/1, then make a food, then put X +1/+1 counters where X is 1 plus a number of foods you control. So it's like a 2 mana 3/3 that makes you a food. I mean, it still can't be that bad. So let's go ahead and take this here. Disenchant's probably really good too. But let's take Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Look, I still want to have a good mana curve. I do have a nice 5 and a 6. Certainly now we are well set up to take another, Wave Sifter type card if we see one. So we'll keep that in mind. Ingenious Mirrorsmith. I don't think I want to play this on the splash. There is a Malphus Revolutionary. Let's again take a look here at counter stuff. I just don't have very many. Do I take the blue-black land here or like another spider food? I am just going to hope that this card is good. All right, 2 is probably like the maximum number that you should play, but I'm going to try it. I mean, it's an artifact set. It can't be that bad. All right, there's an Alloy Mirror and a Mishra's Bauble. There's a red-green land I don't care for. There's a Fatal Push, but on the splash, I like it a little bit less. All right, let's take a Mishra's Bauble, I guess. Or do I want to take Alloy Mirror? Let's take Alloy Mirror. Just for a little bit of ramp/mana fixing. All right, pack 3, pick 4. I do want something big-ish. Scrap Heap Scrounger is interesting, but my deck's not that aggressive. Vengeful Rebel. When this enters, if a permanent left the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. It seems pretty easy to trigger this, so I'm going to take the Vengeful Rebel here on the splash as a good removal spell. It makes cards like the Candy Trail better, of course. Ooh, Deadly Dispute. I don't know if I want this on the splash. There is a black-white land, but I don't have any... Oh, I do have a white card. Chrome Courier. There's also Hollow Scavenger, which I recall being just a fine card in its own right. I kind of need a way to close out the games. I'm going to take a Gearseeker Serpent. I feel like I'm going to have enough artifacts, and so I'm just going to take this as like a late game way to close things out. Another Ongoing Investigation. Another Alloy Mirror. Ashnod's Harvester. What does this do? Make a food. It's on the splash, though. All right, let's take another Alloy Mirror, I guess. Hollow Scavenger is going to be fine. I'm not sure what I'm going to cut. Maybe spider food is bad because I just keep getting them. So perhaps my hypothesis is incorrect on that card. But you know, that's what that's what's fun about like kind of exploring the format in the beginning, right? We have no idea. This is all just like me using whatever past experience I've had evaluating cards and trying to put something together here. It looks like we got some food stuff going here in our blue-green deck. 45 cards, only need to cut 5 cards. All right, let's take a look. All right, maybe I was a little ambitious with this card. It probably just isn't worth the splash, so I'm going to just cut this. So that allows me to cut a couple of tap lands. Let's move on. I should probably cut some number of these like cycling cards. I don't know which one is good or bad. Hard evidence might be the worst. What does this do? It's like a 3-mana 0/3 that draws a card. This scries, and then I can like I like this better because it's also a food that works with it's also a food that works with you know, cards like Hollow Scavenger potentially, and also the Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Does Mishra's Bauble do anything? I probably shouldn't play all of these spider foods. Although, we'll note that we don't have that much interaction. We have like a Vengeful Rebel, a Cast Down, an Epic Confrontation, and like 2 spider foods. Sky Swimmer Koi is also kind of on the chopping block here. I think I want to try the Ongoing Investigations. Just, I haven't played with it before. Or maybe I did, but I remember this card being good. But of course, I also need a way to like connect, right? Not clear that that's going to be the easiest thing to do here. Yeah, I don't have enough affinity stuff. I guess I'll just cut the Bauble. 2 more cuts. Alloy Mirror. How much do I want you? That's also on the chopping block. I like all these other cards, including the Candy Trail. So we got to cut 2 of these. Our creature count's currently at 15. Welcome to Sweet Tooth counts as a creature as well. As much as I don't like the Koi, I think I'm going to keep it with the double Ongoing Investigation just because it's a flyer. And I think that works pretty nicely. I think we can cut like 1 Alloy Mirror and maybe 1 spider food and just call it a day. Still gives us like 15 creatures, some interaction, good amount of creatures to attack with, some card selection. All right. And I have 2 black cards, but I mean, I definitely want like, I have so many green cards. I want 9 green sources probably. So let's add a forest and cut a swamp here, I think. So this gives us 9 green, 7 blue, which is a little bit dicey because I have some double blue cards. But I do have an Ornithopter of Paradise and an Alloy Mirror. All right, let's give this a whirl. Like a Sultai value deck. We don't have any like crazy rares or bombs, but you know, certainly a really good curve. Lots of ways to draw cards, a handful of interaction. Has the ability to put a curve out sometimes. We'll see how this goes. All right, now before round 1 starts, wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Special shout out to all the patrons here. Really do appreciate your support. Access to the Patreon gives you access to my Discord channel, which I think is a really wonderful way to join a great group of folks who are also looking to up their limited game. I post monthly videos, I do streams, I do all kinds of good stuff. I also try to stay very active in the Discord, so if you have any questions, that's probably the best place to actually reach me. If you want to take your game to the next level, absolutely check it out. All right, opponent on the play here. We are going to keep this hand. 3 lands. Turn to Ornithopter Paradise. That's enough said. Green-white. What do you got? Arcbound Prototype. Okay. 2 mana for 2/2 Modular 2. Totally fine card. If they play another artifact here, I'll probably have to kill that. Unless it's another modular creature. Oh, never mind. That's actually kind of annoying. Okay. Huh. How did they have... Like, none of their... I don't want to kill either of their things. I guess playing a 0-power flyer with ongoing investigation is not necessarily a combo. Explorer's Cache, what do you do? Fair enough. Okay. Let's play a Wave Sifter. Obsessive Skinner, sure. Probably on the prototype. Yep. This is kind of a beating. What does this do? Okay. Let's block the 3/3. Oh, right. Well, okay. 3/3 double striker. I suppose I need to kill that. I'm at 12. We'll see. One card left in hand for the opponent. I hope they're out of gas. If they kill this, then I'm in trouble. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so now what do I do? Spider food. Why would you tap like that? Oh, I have 6 mana anyways. It doesn't really matter. Let's kill you. And we're gonna hold back for now, I think. Just one turn. Okay. I think we have stabilized now, and we have a million... Oh, right. Never mind. That's it. That is it. Okay. Good place to... Good way to start. I'm just looking at my deck. What does this do? When it... As long as an artifact entered the battlefield, this can attack. I'm just wondering if there's, like, anything else I can play. I'm actually questioning the merits of this card. I think maybe, like, 1 is good. 2 might be too many, just because my deck is not that aggressive. All right, I think I will cut 1 and play, like, a Hard Evidence. Just to... You know, I feel like late game we have a lot of ways to draw cards, so just having more ways to block is good. Playing against Atron? What are you doing, Atron? It's like, shouldn't you be working or something? It's 10:40 a.m. I have an excuse. All right, totally fine hand here. Turn to Sarenth Steel Seeker. Vengeful Rebel, cast down, perfect mana, all good stuff. Vault Scourge, ooh. Little beatdowns. Hello, Atron. Minstrosity. Okay, so they're looking to get aggro here. What do I want to do? I think I want to play whenever an artifact you control enters. So why don't we make a food? Okay, get that for value. Then we'll pass. I should probably use this cast down. Or maybe I should just block because I don't have any other way to make artifacts. I'm going to hold the cast down and see what they play this turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll kill that. Alright. Let's play the Scavenger. Atron on mono black, maybe. I do have the ability to Vengeful Rebel here. Sacrificing a food. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. What does this do? 3/3 Menace Lifelink Ward. Okay, that's pretty good. Sky Swimmer Koi is our draw. Alright, let's gain life. Let's kill the Flesh Gorger. Let's take some damage and beat down. Yeah, I mean, the other option was just like dealing 2 extra points of damage, but I think I'd rather gain life here. Now we get to slam Cleanup Crew here to potentially kill some other large creature. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. Okay, so Hollow Scavenger down. Ashnod's Harvester. What do you do? When this attacks, exile target card from a graveyard. Okay. What do I want to do? They have 2 cards. Yeah, let's just kill it, I guess. So I can get some damage through. And then I'll probably keep this land in my hand because I can loot with the Sky Swimmer Koi. Also, the Koi can block the Vault Scourge. Certainly getting a decent amount of value here from all of our cards. Vengeful Rebel got us a card. Cleanup Crew got us a card. The Steel Seeker got us a card. You know what I mean? Alright, so they're crafting here. What is this? I don't even know what this does. It's a 5/5. Tap 2 other untapped artifacts you control. It becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Sure. 15 to 17. Let's attack. Let's play Sky Swimmer Koi. I'll play this land. Alright. So, Atron's stuck on lands, but he has a lot of action, and we have lots of lands, but need more action. So, hopefully we can find an artifact to kind of get the Sky Swimmer Koi going. And, obviously, the 5-mana flying thing that makes 2 clues is great. I actually don't... Was that card, like, really, really good or just solid? It is slow, which is why I didn't, like, prioritize the second one super highly, thinking I would have enough things to do in the late game, but now I'm kind of wishing that I had a second one. It's sacking of food here immediately, so that tells me some kind of revolt effect will be happening here. It sure is. They're just going to hit me, I guess? Oh, that comes into play tapped. Alright. Well, I mean, we're getting in for a lot of damage. They're not blocking with it, so yeah, we hit for 9. Another land. Story of our life. I do need to play them all, because if I draw investigate cards, like, it's very mana heavy, hungry, so I just want to be able to, like, use it, draw a bunch of cards, and take it from there. Gitaxian Infiltrator. Sack. Whenever you sack another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on this. Sure. I mean, they're at 3. They got 2 cards. Yep. It also has a crew cost of 1, by the way. They got a Plains. And Yahenni. Wow. I think they're going to stay back now. I think the Vault Scourge can still possibly attack. But I would, you know, if they keep it back, I'd understand as well. Yeah. Does this have Death Touch? Sack another creature, it gets indestructible, okay. Okay. Candy Trail. Find us some action, please. Island, that's an Unctus. I mean, I probably want Unctus, right? Okay. So I can target my cleanup crew here, I think. Let's see. They crew this with the infiltrator, block with both, and then they make this unblockable or indestructible. But I need to dig still, right? I'm at 14. And it's still gonna kill the chariot. Okay, Epic Confrontation is a cool card. I mean, I don't think they really have a choice, right? Like he kind of needs to block here. Then I can use this to get something out of the way. Oh, he's gonna sack the Vault Scourge. I see. Got it. And then I have to decide which thing I want to kill. Okay, and that is a 4/3, so I can fight here. And there's no way they can grow it, right? Sack another creature, sack another permanent. This will be a 3/6, actually. All right, well, I'm out of action. They have a Yahenni versus our board. Good game. Would expect nothing less here going up against Atron. He's won a limited Pro Tour, if you were wondering. He's a powerful magician indeed. Byway Courier is exciting. All right, so again, I can turn this blue and loot, but then they can just like sacrifice this, make this unblockable, and then keep growing this because this dies. So I'd be trading this for a loot, but right now, because I have the Byway Courier, I don't think there's a point. We'll just chill. Now, turning the Byway Courier into a creature, I would be down to do. Just because it does draw me a card. I guess I don't really need Ornithopter of Paradise, right? Wait, other artifact creatures, other blue creatures you control. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just like draw a card off the hard evidence, I think. So I need to find a way to deal with this Yahenni, for sure. Yeah. Because that thing is going to continue to grow. Let's draw a card. Sure. All right. It's a big board. Atron's at 4 still. Keep that in mind. Ichor Wellspring. Oh, that's a really... Wait, hold on. Is this second artifact? No, creature. Okay. Toolcraft Exemplar. Okay. All right. This sucks food. So I want to sack this clue first to see where I'm at. That is a Gearseeker Serpent, and that is a phenomenal draw. Atron is at 4 life. I think it's best to just play this and just chill. All right. Boom. Always a good feeling to go up against a legendary limited player and being able to come out on top there. 2-0. All right, we are playing again. My opponent's name is Nathan Tankus, and they're 74%. That is one of the lowest I've ever seen. All right, well, I do have the Steel Seeker here, so I think I'm going to hold off on the hard evidence because I want to be able to play this first, you know? Then make the artifact. All right, blue, Mirror Sire. Sure. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that instead. Ornithopter Paradise. Land? Yes. Wow. Is this once each turn? If it's a land card, you may reveal it. If you don't, put the card in your graveyard and you may put it... I feel like I should still just play the tap land. Oh, this is an artifact? I didn't even realize that. Oh, wow. That's incredible. Not, okay, I guess they thought that was a free attack. They have Mightstone, Weakstone, okay. All right, and we have Wave Sifter, which is obviously phenomenal here. We got 2 triggers here. Oh my gosh, we keep hitting lands. It's kind of insane. Vengeful Rebel. Is that a reveal? Look at the top card. If it's a land, you may reveal it. If you don't put the card in your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. We'll keep that. Let's attack. Yeah, I mean, our hand is great, right? Cleanup Crew to kill something. Vengeful Rebel if I needed. They're just playing a bunch of Mirror Sires. I mean, I guess they're going to get their affinity on. Oh, they get to see my Vengeful Rebel. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Renegade map. Okay. My creature flies. Okay. I mean, do they have like a balance or something? So I have Cleanup Crew and Rebel. Let's get the Koi down. I guess they can kill the Koi. The question is, do I just want to start sacrificing these clues to get a little more value? Do they have like a sweeper type effect? I mean, I'm just going to play another flyer. Let's just try to maximize on some pressure here. Like, I just played 2 big flyers, right? And the Steel Seeker also gets me value. And yeah, if they play like a Wrath here, that would be very good. Mightstone and Weakstone is fine. What are they going to kill? Probably one of my big flyers. The Koi makes a lot of sense. Into Cogworkers, Puzzle Knot. Okay, fair enough. I'll keep... I'm just going to keep, like, all the removal. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem bad to do so. Let's attack with the flyers. I don't have any counter things, so... Sure. Let's play a land. The question is, am I interested in, like, killing the Mightstone and Weakstone? I'm kind of afraid. Alright, I'll just do it. And besides, it puts a big thing into play. And I still have an Epic Confrontation to kill whatever, anything else, right? What is this? Mirren Bardish. Bardish? It's a 4/3. Let's draw a card. Let's play... Why is it trying to tap? Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's kill this. Let's attack. Sure. I mean, they have Chumpers for days on the ground. Whatever. Play this. Alright. We just keep playing things. I mean, we are kind of overextending into a Wrath. But I do have 2 clues, and I have the ability to make another one off the Courier. If it dies. Smooth draws so far. Sculpting Steel. Okay, they can copy an artifact. Okay, so they copied the... Metalwork Colossus. I was a little bit concerned about that. That's why I killed the Mightstone Weakstone, by the way. Alright, well. I guess we'll draw some cards. Oh my gosh. Let's do that. Okay. Reveal that. I'll keep that. I don't think I have a lethal situation, so let's just do that. I mean, these flyers are kind of lethal by itself later. Mirror chumps here, 2 creatures on the Byway Courier. Oh, they have a card. Oh no, they might just be sacrificing for the Metalwork Colossus, sure. Let's crack the clue. Let's make a food. Trigger the Steel Seeker again. Candy Trail. I'll keep Candy Trail. I mean, I have so much mana, it just smoothed out my draw, and it's another trigger off the Sarenth, right? Stern Lesson. Draw 2 cards, discard a card, and make a Power Stone. Okay. Doesn't feel like that's close to enough. They would have to go land a Day of Judgment here. Yeah, like none of this is good enough. It is a 1-mana Metalwork. They did play that for 1 mana, so that's pretty good. Let's play Candy Trail. Let's scry first, I guess. If there is a land, okay, well, I kind of want both. I mean, I don't know if I need this right away. Whatever, we'll keep this. We'll do the spider food. Let's draw a card. Let's kill you. Three cards. All right. Oh, I should have. Whatever. The way I look at this is this gains them a life, but this is lethal anyways, and like I don't really see what they can do. They have with 1 white mana, I guess. All right. Hey, this is playing out beautifully. And, I mean, just everything working really, really well together. Our draws have been quite nice. And we are 3-0 with our sweet Simic value deck. Or I guess Sultai value. All right, on the play here. Certainly keeping this. All 3 colors of mana. Gonna lead with a Candy Trail. Although, I will say, like, this is a weird hand where I almost... I mean, I guess I'll play it because I'd rather play a 2-mana creature if possible, so let's just get it out there. But sometimes there's value in holding the Candy Trail when, you know, at a later point in the game. I kind of like both. I'll just keep both, whatever. Thraben Inspector, sure. Let's just get our mana engine set up here. Or whatever, our ongoing investigation engine, rather. I could have also played a tap land there, because that guarantees that on turn 4 I can crack the Candy Trail. No, never mind. I don't have the mana to crack this and also play the Vengeful Rebel. All right, classic aggressive start here for blue-white. 1-drop into 2-drop here. Let's play the Alloy Mirror. Vault Scourge? Whoo, this is aggressive. They got some aggression. Cracking the clue immediately. Untap land would be great. Yeah, so let's just crack this. I'm just going to kill Vault Scourge. Vengeful Rebel, great magic card. Next turn we can go Unk this into Tough Cookie. We have the mana for both. Recommission to get back Vault Scourge. Okay. There's a Gearseeker Serpent from us, which I cannot cast this turn. Ooh. I don't want to attack, though, because I don't want to trade with the prototype and then them having a 4/4 Vault Scourge. So I guess we go Unk this into Tough Cookie, into land, pass. Oh, I could have actually, I just realized, this is an artifact land. I could have played this somehow, some way. Angel of Invention, that's one of the best rares in the format. Okay, well, I guess we're going to lose. You know what? I mean, look. Sometimes you lose to Angel of Invention. That will happen. That will happen. Damn. I don't want to attack into the prototype. That's the problem. Four cards in hand for the opponent. We'll find some way to... Okay. Oh, they got a really nice deck here. Reality Heist is quite nice in this type of deck. They just got 2 cards? Oh my gosh. Sculpting Steel? What are they copying? Unctus? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one might be tricky. Holy smokes. Don't think that's going to get it done. Into Arcanist Owl. Into another Arcanist Owl. Whew, they are living all their dreams. What does this one do? 2 mana for a 3/2. Look at the top 4 cards. Oh, it's Casey Jones. But you can get an artifact or pirate. Fair enough. I need to find a way to kill all these flyers. That's not going to do it. I don't want that either. All right. Good beats. I mean, that was a fantastic blue-white deck. Although, you know, the more I'm playing, the more I feel like I want to play a third one of these. Not this card. One is perfectly fine there. I'm almost feeling like a third spider food. You know what I mean? Kills flyers too, and I don't have that much removal. The alloy mirror looks pretty bad, actually. I'm just gonna not play it. Alright. Opponent on the play here. We drew one of our 3 spider foods. Please don't be wrong, Paul. That's all I'm gonna say. It can't be that wrong, is all I'm gonna... You know what I mean? Scrapwork Mutt, sure. Tough Cookie is the play for us. We drew both of our black cards. Swamp would be nice. If I don't draw anything I can play next turn, I might just crack the clue on my main phase. What does this do? Okay. What are you... Come on, man. Alright, I'm gonna crack this because I have tap lands. Okay, well, I didn't find a tap land. What does this do? Four cards in hand for the opponent. We have Sky Swimmer Koi that we can play. And then we have, obviously, the black cards. We have Spider Food for whatever large artifact or flyer that they might play. Annihilating Glare, sure, okay. Hey, this crab doing work. We're at 18. 3 cards in hand. And we will play the Koi. I mean, now that we drew land number 5, it's like, okay, well, we got the cleanup crew, right? They I mean, they're Rakdos. They might have a way to kill this. We'll see. Captain Lannery Storm. Dang. I mean, I think I will block this here. I just don't want that thing to just, like, constantly provide them value. Now, if they have a 2-mana removal spell, that would be pretty bad, I guess. But if it's just them sacking their treasure, I'm okay with that. Okay, there's a tap land. Okay. Pitiless Plunderer. The problem with this cleanup crew, like, I'm gonna play it, but it doesn't do that much. Oh, that is an interesting wrinkle. When this creature becomes tapped, I mean, I think I'm still just playing the cleanup crew because it's massive, but I will get that Unctus down at some point. Let's kill the Mutt. They get a treasure. Other blue creatures get +1/+1. No, other artifact creatures get +1/+1. Blue creatures have, when this becomes tapped, they get to loot. And the thing is, if they play another artifact, I still have the spider food, right? So, that's good. Okay, Scrapwork Mutt coming in. Discarding Arcbound Slasher. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty decent creature. Their hand must be loaded. Like, when you're discarding 5-drops in the mid game, your hand, I mean, that's an indication, that's a sign of strength. So I am certainly nervous. I'm hoping they just play like a random dorky artifact. Just like 4 mana, 5/5 artifact creature. That I can handle. Well, that was it? Okay, well that I don't mind. Ooh, ongoing investigation is a nice one. All right, now we gotta think. Okay. Interesting. So they get another treasure, and I can now play Unctus. Or get some clues. Let's get Unctus down. This is like a... Once you run out of stuff to do, that's when you use the ongoing investigation. I do have 2 things in my graveyard. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. They do have lots of mana. I do have a spider food for a large artifact, but if it's not an artifact, then of course we're in a different spot. It might be like a sweeper. Taste of Death, yeah. Okay. No, I mean, that is good, of course, but I have this ongoing investigation, right? So let's start exiling things out of our graveyard. Let's draw a card. And we'll pass. I mean, that was good. Don't get me wrong. Sokinzan Smelter. Oh, that's really nice. Beginning of comp... Like, they have... Wow. Okay. So now they can sacrifice these food or treasures and make 3/1s with haste. I need to handle that quickly, and it's not an artifact, which is also problematic. Okay. So a black source would be great, of course. I don't think I have any recursion. Okay. Wow. This has been exceptionally poor. I guess I'll kill this to just limit the damage that I take. Okay. I have 2 more creatures in my graveyard. Okay, that card's really good. It's a double striker. Yeah, okay. I mean, they had a good follow-up, and we've done, like, stone nothing. Like, can I draw a... If I draw a land, I'd like for it to be a swamp. All right, here we go. Candy Trail. Ornithopter of Paradise and a Wave Sifter. Jeez. I suppose I can play Wave Sifter, but I might just be dead here. I might just be dead. I guess this gains me life and draws me cards, which is pretty good. And then next turn, it's like... it's like a worst case type situation where I'm like, all right, I can play Ornithopter Paradise and use Epic Confrontation. Yeah, Voltage Surge. We're going to take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to take 12 damage this turn. Wow, this is like from a single smelter. So much damage. So they had a removal spell, and then if they play like another follow-up creature here, that's going to be rough. All right, let's crack a clue. Another Candy Trail. Okay, there's a black source. I think that's going to help a lot. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a couple of good options here. 3, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I just pass and leave up the food. Because they can move this. Although it does cost 5 mana to do so. But if I kill this and they move it over, it's a lot of damage coming in. I guess if they just move it over on their turn, I have to chump it then. No, if I don't, I take 3, 6, 9. No, I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna just sacrifice the food here. Okay, that's certainly very good. Scrapwork mutt, okay. All right, we're at 4 life. We at least found the black source, so we are on the verge of stabilizing. They have 1 mana. What can they play here? Nothing? Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? I have access to 10 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need them to not kill my Hollow Scavenger. This is a very, very big turn in terms of whether or not I feel like I can stabilize. Okay, so that's a double striker. 2 cards in hand. Sack of food. Pump this to trade. All right. Mortar Pod. Well, I'm glad we're at 4. They can't kill us quite yet. Woo! All right. I guess I'm going to crack a clue first. See what we find. Okay. How many creatures in our graveyard? 1, 2, okay, we have a bunch, so we can still gain a bunch of life. So we can certainly play this. We can play this. All right. Trying to stay alive here, friends. Voltage Surge, okay. Ouch. That is a really good top deck, Broccoli. So now they can deal 8 damage to me with this stupid whip. How much does this cost to equip? 2 mana? Three, 6, 7, 8 damage. Okay. Alright, so this puts us to 9. Or 7. This puts us to 9. Alright, so we're at 1 life. 1 is not 0, but we need to draw something very, very quickly. Let's crack a clue. Okay, welcome to Sweet Tooth makes a token. I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's enough. This is just so much damage coming in. Let's crack this as well. Not good. Okay, we got a blocker. And I have the ability to gain 6 life. Man, they are doing a fantastic job of grinding through everything. Does this trample? No, it does not. Okay, block. All right. Let's start exiling things and gaining life. Okay. Oh, spider food. Okay. And we created a food. Haste. Does this give haste? No. Okay, so let's crack this clue first. Just keep digging. We are almost out of cards, by the way. Okay, so that is another spider food. I think I need to kill the creature. But then they can fling it at me, right? I actually don't think I care about the mortar pod that much. This does not give haste. Let's exile this. Let's draw a card. I really want to find like a creature to play. That is not something I can play this turn. Okay, oh wait. Oh gosh. Okay. Mortar pod. I just need to make sure, like, I still have the tools to, like... Man, this ongoing investigation has been awesome, though, I will say. But I'm kind of all in on this Gear Seeker Serpent, like, trying to win us the game, right? Like, I don't know if I can be cracking any more clues. Let's see. This just gives double strike. Yeah, I don't care about the mortar pod. Let's just kill this, I guess. Oh, I should have... Damn it. I should have played the Steel Seeker first. Honestly, it's like... It might be a blessing in disguise, because knowing me, I would be far too inclined to just, like, try to get value with that card. So we got a couple of food. Life total is going to be very, very high. We still have a creature to exile. And it's when this attacks, okay? Like, how many creatures do I have left? I don't even know. I didn't actually stop to think about, like... I didn't stop to think about how I'm gonna actually kill my opponent. Like, do I want to reveal this? I have no idea. Maybe not. Oh, I don't want to put it into the graveyard either. Alright, we'll just draw it naturally. Alright, opponent at 15, I'm at 10. Oh, right. I get to do that too. And yeah, I'm just not... Like, this is a 3-turn clock. And that is my plan, okay? I will block this Ashnod's Harvester. I absolutely will. And I need to hope that they basically can't ever find a removal spell for the Gear Seeker Serpent. Alright, we're at 9. It's a land. Okay, let's sack some food. Sack more food. Let's exile the creature, just to gain life. Alright. We got 2 cards left in our library. Let's attack. Okay. Byway Courier. We have all these clues, which we're not going to use. Like, I will... If my opponent doesn't draw a removal spell in 2 turns, that is literally my path to victory here right now. Which is why I didn't reveal. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 1 land left and something else. Hollow Scavenger. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. We already know about the card. All right, opponent's at 2 now. We have 1 card left. Let's make a food. Let's play the scavenger. All right. 17-2. Oh, man. Oh, that's insane. We literally needed every single card. I'm so glad that I didn't actually choose to take a card off of the 2-mana creature. And Gear Seeker Serpent getting it done. Going all the way. Woo! Alrighty. Opponent on the play here. Gonna keep this hand. I keep drawing my black cards. I'm gonna go back and look. I have 3 black sources and an Ornithopter. That's like barely good enough, but I figured with all the card draw I have, it's fine. But maybe I should play another Swamp. Alright, green-white, so that indicates probably some kind of aggressive deck, and certainly the Botanical Brawler is a good indication of that. 2 mana, 2/2 Trampler enters with 2 counters. Whenever 1 or more counters are put on another permanent you control. Oh my gosh. What is this? Remove a +1/+1 counter from this. It deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. Wow. So they get to just kill Ornithopter here? Oh, they didn't kill Ornithopter? Oh my goodness. Wait, remove a +1/+1. It deals 1 damage to any... Why didn't they kill the Ornithopter? I'm a little confused. I cannot use Epic Confrontation. Let's cast Candy Trail. Okay, don't need more lands. I'll take a Hollow Scavenger, though, I guess. It's a fine card. I hope there's no protection spell. Oh, I guess they thought they were going to kill it with the spring-loaded Saw Blades. I see. Deals 2 damage to any target. 3 cards in hand. They're going to go to my face with this, so I'm not going to get a food. But I just don't want to deal with this card, and I don't want to take damage. Oh, it only comes with 1 counter on it? My bad. Okay, I'm the silly goose. I thought it entered with 2 counters. Apologies, TNO. I do not know what my cards do. That is on me, not on you. I am a silly goose. Obviously, you would kill my Ornithopter if you could. Traxos. Uh-oh. Well, now I'm feeling kind of silly here for... I'm going to crack this to try to find an another spidery thing. Oof. This is rough. I mean, there is a world where they just don't have an artifact. But if they play that turn, they almost certainly do. Whenever you cast the Historic Spell. What about if you use Spring-Loaded Saw Blades? How does that work? So my Hollow Scavenger won't be big enough. I can turn it into a 5/4, and then Epic Confrontation turns it into a 6-powered creature. But given that this was only a 2/2, I think what I should have done is just... Oh my gosh, this card's a bomb. What I should have done is just play the Hollow Scavenger. All right, Skyship Plunderer. Not very good here. Byway Courier. It's like okay. But I think there are more important cards for me to get. So let's get rid of that. Well, I guess I can double block to Traxos. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll sack this. Kill this Tusker. Attack. Alright. Yeah, this card's great. So it puts it into play, but this is, you have to cast an artifact card. What do? Look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal an artifact and put them in. There's so many of these, by the way. They're all absurd. Yeah. So now they get to untap the Traxos. Yep. Yeah, we've taken a lot of damage. Let's crack this to draw a card, gain some life. Drew an island. Let's play Byway Courier, play land. And I don't think I'm in a position to attack here. So let's pass. Yeah, I spewed the spider food. That was a spew. Ariette's Tempting Apple. Oh my gosh. Am I dead? I might be. Holy okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. 11, 12. Yeah, I'm dead. Because they can drain me out here too. Alright, good beats. Because I think Tempting Apple deals 3 to the face too. Wow, what a turnaround. They literally played a card that let them untap their Traxos, steal my thing, and it was like a 14-point life swing or something like that. Alright, GG's TNO. I think I made a small sequencing error there. No, not small. A pretty great one. I just should not have used the removal spell, and I paid dearly for it. So that one's on me. Alright, on the play here, gonna keep this. Oh, I forgot about considering adding the black source. It would have been, I would have to cut a blue source and have a couple of double blue cards, so that's the awkward part, but casting your spells is obviously very good. Let's lead with Ornithopter of Paradise. White, white, Arcbound Prototype. Alright, drew a land, so let's go Byway Courier. And Candy Trail. Ooh, wow. These are both very good. I'll take both. Like, I don't want to miss a land drop here. And by having access to both, I have the ability to... Yeah, I mean... I can do good things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it was really well said. Alright. That's good for us. Nothing for them to modular onto. That's a me, right? Alright. And I still have spidery food for, you know, if they just like play some other random thing. That is an Oltec Cloud Guard, sure. They put the counter there. Okay. 17 to 23. I mean, do I kill the flyer? 4 cards in hand. I don't have to yet. Okay. We got a lot of permanents in play. Oh, Ridgetail Tusker. Very, very good. Okay. And it, wow, they played so, did you see how fast they did all those things? Oh my gosh. So this becomes a 5-4 and then a 6-6. So I can kill the Tusker, but I would lose my Hollow Scavenger, which is not ideal. So that might mean I don't have a great attack here. I mean, I can set up for the following turn, because I can put a million counters, because I have, well, not a million, I have 2 food. So I want to cast this. Let's kill the flyer. And then we just wait until Welcome to Sweet Tooth resolves. Like, they're probably going to play some other big things here. All right, Esper Sentinel. I don't like it if they just keep up a bunch of mana, I will say. Argothian Sprite. Can't be blocked by artifact creatures. Put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature, okay? So the Welcome to Sweet Tooth can put 3 counters on something. Where do I want to put those 3 counters? If I put it on Byway Courier, it would be a 6-5 and then a 7-7, which is pretty good. And then if they kill it, I at least get a food back. Oh, sorry, 7-6. Did I? Oh. That is actually better than I thought. All right, Tusker down. Then we can attack here. Let's try to maximize some damage here. All right, opponent at 9 life. They have a 2/2/2s, but we have a 7/6 and a 3/2 Scavenger. Conclave Mentor, that card's really solid. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature control, put that many +1 instead. When this dies, you gain life equal to its power. So now it's a 4/4. So that'll likely trade with the Hollow Scavenger. Recommission back. Why does it get 2 more? Wait, what? Oh, wow. That's really good. Okay. That was a really good turn from the opponent. Really, really good turn. I guess it might be time to just go to the skies. Because I don't really have a great... Like, if I attack, they block here, and then all the counters go on the Esper Sentinel. And if I attack with this, they, like, double block, and it's still bad for me. So I think it's just play Plunderer and keep this as a good blocker. And then I have a thing that can hit them in the air, and that allows me to proliferate onto the Byway Courier. Oh, sure. Conclave Mentor, man. What do they draw? Another Sprite? Sure. We drew Forest. Not great. Set for 2 in the air. Okay. At least they're out of Explorer's Caches. Citizen's Arrest. Damn it. Byway Courier is wow, and I don't get to draw the card either. That's the really annoying part about this. So now it's like an interesting race situation. The prototype can attack. I'll take 6 for now. I need a big draw. Not these lands. All right, we'll chump now. Okay. Contagious Vorak, very good creature. They can proliferate if they miss. Honestly, they probably should have proliferated. That would have been 3... That would have been +6/+6. My opponent just likes value too much. Okay, these lands, it's getting old. It's getting old. I'm not enjoying this. So that's 13 damage coming in. I gotta crack this. And then I gotta keep this alive. I need a pump spell. Pump spell would be really nice. Nope. Wow, that is beyond frustrating. Well, you know, this was a sweet, fun deck, but just kind of ran out of action at the end, unfortunately. All right, we're dead. Well, we'll see if they... Yeah, we're dead. All right. Good beats, Ian. I think they played pretty well. They had some good stuff going, and sadly, we just could not find any way to close things out in the late game. So I think that is it, right? Unfortunately. Yeah, 4-3. All right, well, you know what? We had a decent run. I try to just draft like a fun value-based deck here, and some games we were able to pull that off. Vengeful Rebel was quite strong. I think Spider Food is very, very solid as a removal spell, so it's not crazy to run like 2 copies of this. Maybe 3 is a bit much. Cleanup Crew obviously did a lot of work here, and I don't mind the Ornithopter Paradise either, just as a way to kind of ramp. A lot of value. Could have maybe used maybe one more way to do things in the late game, so I think perhaps a second copy of the Wave Sifter when we could have taken it. Maybe we should have. We had certainly a good amount of cycling. The ongoing investigation, when we drew it, well, it was good and bad in some games, but I think this card, at least the first copy, seems to be really, really strong as a way to just like draw a bunch of cards, gain a bunch of life in the late game. So I think that was also quite strong. So yeah, I mean, look, there might have been other archetypes that were open, but I wanted to try a blue-green value-based deck. And if you're interested in drafting something like this, give it a shot. You know, I'm again just trying to explore all the different archetypes that's available to me. This video will be coming out on Friday, I believe, which means tomorrow, back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Tomorrow, we will be playing the qualifier weekend. And for me, I like to post those videos the day of recording. So the video is going to be slightly delayed. I'm going to probably get that out the door probably like 1 p.m. But that's because I want to get you all the competitive action as quickly as possible. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Also check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you're in the market for booster boxes of Ninja Turtles or you wanted some singles for your constructed decks, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, go to heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you're in the market for top of the line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and much, much more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.